And we are now live. Had some mic issues for a second there, but got that resolved and we're good to go. As soon as the game loads. Alright, so I don't quite remember what we were doing. I do gotta get rid of that blue shoulder piece. Which, doesn't look like... Oh no, a different page. Wisdom, I think, is the one stat I'm not looking for, but it has material damage and plus agility, and the other one doesn't really have much. So, there we go. We replaced it. That was easy enough. Can you just sell it? There we go.
Is always the best value.
Can I use that? Like, is there like a... Oh no, it'll just let me use it. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. It just shows the difference right there. Yeah, I think I'll just use it. Yeah, because that's just the item level that's in the top right. That's not the requirement level. The requirement level is in the bottom right. Oh, okay, I didn't notice that before. So, yeah, we can definitely use it. I actually have been playing this with my other character. Actually start my timer here, and it's kind of a roguish character. I've actually been having more difficulty with that than my current warrior character, and let's see, let's get those gems out of here.
Like my usual clientele.
I don't have the same gold, so each character must have their own gold, unless the personal sash can somehow transfer, which it only looks like you can do items.
Please look around.
Let me just double check.
I'm sure you will find something that takes your fancy.
Yeah, the unique thing about the Regards Hope that I'm using, your dash attack stuns enemies. So it doesn't have the life leech, but it has the toughness stat, which we definitely use somewhat. So yeah, we'll just get rid of that.
Good...
Actually, when I got this, I thought it would be like way more powerful than I was using, but the one I was using actually wasn't like that far off. I'm surprised. I thought this would be way more powerful than it was. It's still good, but... Alright, so let's get a couple sockets into it, though. So... There we go. Do you share dyes across characters? Okay, it seems like it. So, yeah, maybe it's just for trading later. I don't know. That might be, like a trade thing. Enter the Brotherhood of Dawn fortifications. Oh, it is... Yeah, I cleaned up everything. I gotta have to get here, so I have to start there. Oh.
Be at peace, sister. I am here. I will guide you through Erebez's veil of death.
Okay, so we're here. Actually, I didn't get that much farther than this. That is a cool effect with a shadow wall. I'll be interested to see how the stun works, like how long the stun is, and because it seems like that's kind of going to be very useful. Oh, look at boss characters here. Yeah, this character definitely is having... I have been having a much easier time with this one than the one I've been using off camera. Alright.
Where is Edric?
He didn't make it.
What? Why? How? Last time I saw him, he still had Maylis on his side. Don't tell me the wench hurt him.
No, I did.
What happened?
Shortly after you killed Maylis, he got promoted to Justicar in her stead. He started tracking me to bring me back for execution, claiming I was a traitor to the Republic. I tried to avoid the fight, but there was no way around it. Something got in his head somehow and turned him against us.
Something? You mean Hemlock? The bastard must have manipulated Edric's loyalty to turn him against us.
I don't know. He might be a harsh man, but he took risks so that I could escape alive. He gave me another chance. I know deep down he cares, or cared about us. Why would he suddenly send Edric to take me down? That makes no sense. We were the children of Hemlock. He wouldn't want to pit us against each other.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is another wicked game of his, testing Edric's unwavering loyalty. Let the stronger of the three survive, discard the weak ones? Damn, Edric. Why couldn't you see through this?
Val, I know this isn't easy, but we have to keep moving.
I know. I'm fine. I hate to say this, but we need to split up. If only for a moment. If the both of us go in there, more undead will pour in from the outside, trapping us. I'm not about to jump into this death trap. So, I will stay here and stop their advance as much as I can. You bring any survivors back to the light. Yes?
I don't like this, but you're right. Are you sure you can hold?
I will hold. I'm not giving up on you. Just like you didn't give up on me.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, that's right. So she had not learned about Edric's death at our hands up until right then and there.
The fabled Vault of Hope. Daybreaker's holy ground. The cult of the Sleeper turned this place into a graveyard.
Yeah, just the pure damage output of having over 750 rage and all that stuff is so good. I gotta try and watch out for that stun to see if I can get it on like a bigger mob to see how it works. Now, that's a decently long stun. What was that, about 2 seconds, 3 seconds? That's pretty good. Like I said, my weapon before wasn't like that much of a difference, but has that unique stat on it, so. Yeah, I cannot do that kind of damage with my other character. My other character is an assassin that uses daggers, and well, it's not about the big damage, it's about attacking insanely fast and having high crit chance. Like, that character has like 30-something% crit, and this one, 20. So, a little bit closer than I thought it would have been, but still. And there's other passive points I'm looking to get that's going to increase that even further. And I kind of have his plot point kind of set out. I kind of looked at it, reviewed it, and know what I'm going for. This one is still kind of up in the air. Like, the more I look at the tree, the more I kind of understand what the different paths are available to me. And I still have to kind of look at this one to see what I want to do exactly. And my toughness isn't even that much higher in this character. Like, my other character has about similar toughness. Oh, that's just a circle around.
My endurance is waning.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to get used to. My assassin has like 2 more stamina points and they regenerate a lot faster. So this one's gonna feel like a little bit slower. Also, I did unlock a passive where that character can dodge through enemies, which is very nice. You don't get trapped like you can with this one. Which is, I do use like this jump, which is nice to get out of that kind of stuff, but you know, having the dodge to be able to do it is just, you don't need other movement skills then. It kind of replaces that entirely. So you can just focus on having buffs or other high damage skills on there. Oh, where am I? Oh, maybe I gotta go up and around this way. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Might as well use it. Oh wow. Those crits when the rage is above 750 is nasty. Special 23. I am using my tank character. My chest piece allows me to block any weapon. So I thought, why not? That's the nice thing is, yeah, some of the... I forget, I know I have something that says that. I thought? Maybe I got rid of it. Maybe I don't actually currently have anything that says I can block with any weapon. Oh, no, it's my helmet. There we go. 400. Yeah, my toughness is my third one. It's only at 111. I'm focusing more on the ferocity and agility for the higher damage output. I still have some toughness to give me some survivability, but I actually looked at the tank passives. They are really nice. Like I kind of like, well, if I want to, maybe I can actually switch this one around. I'm gonna try to stick with this like Fury build I'm going with. If I could scroll this out. So I'm diving into the Child of Fury like section here, or like class, and I pretty much got all the major nodes in it, with the big one being, I think, this Unleash Fury point buildup. But this Rage converter is really nice too, where you always just start out with max Rage. He just dumped everything into toughness. I know there's those passive, the one that says, what is it, you block, and all the damage that you block gets reflected, I should say, back to the enemy or something like that. So you could literally just stand there and the enemies just kill themselves on you. Yeah, my assassin right there would have so much. That would have taken probably about a minute or two of my assassin, and my warrior takes care of that. And what was that? 8 seconds. Especially saying, I took a slightly annoying skill where the longer I stay still, the more damage I do, but decreases my movement speed. Yeah, I saw that one as well, and I was like, maybe if I was a tank, but even then, decreasing movement is typically always like terrible. Like even as like your, even as that like how do I want to say it, like that typical like slow tanky kind of thing. Yeah, even in that, it's like, yeah, anything that gives me that kind of negative that decreases my movement, I'm probably gonna, you're gonna have to really give me something good. And I don't think that's good enough to offset it. What do you think? You said you took it, so what's your opinion on it? Worth it, or you think you're gonna dump it eventually? You have a ton of gold, not a problem. Seems okay, I suppose. The biggest damage burst I got was from using that new weapon. And I'm assuming you mean that one I was showing that I got equipped. I think the stun effect is what's gonna make it hard to replace. Because being able to dash and stun, that's a hard thing to get rid of. Like when I get a new weapon, it's gonna have to do a ton of damage to make me want to replace that.
The vault's in a sanctum. This gate has not been breached yet.
Daybreakers! Is anybody alive? Come inside, quick! More will come!
I really like this part. I like what they did with this, so I'm gonna enjoy doing this a second time.
Light's mercy!
Who is he?
What does he want? Friend or foe? Let him through and close the damn gate!
You heard the man. Don't worry, I'm here to help.
I like this whole section. Like, they did a good job with this.
We have met before. You're the one from the Shadow Wall, aren't you?
Yes, it's been breached. I've come to get you guys out of here. Valeria is up there stopping new undead from flooding the vault. This is our chance to get everyone out. Let's go. Are you listening?
You're an Ascended, aren't you?
I'm the guy that wants you people to get moving. Wait, what's an Ascended?
The Ascended are exceptional people whose fate is intertwined with all others like them, tapping into their experience, just as they tap into yours. It takes practice, but should you be looking for it, you could feel the bond with other Ascended if you meet them. You would feel our bond.
You're saying that what happens to me happens to you?
Yes. I'm sure your head is full of questions. I shall tell you what I know once the situation is secure. If Valeria is up there on her own, we cannot linger down here. We must take the chance she's offering us.
Fine. What's the plan then?
We will open the Dawn Gate and carve our way back to the sunlight. Tell my men when you are ready.
You're wounded. You think you can manage?
Focus on your part, and I will focus on mine.
Might of the Syrian Song. Eos Journeys, or however you say his name. Terrible with names, by the way. I'm gonna butcher any name that's not just straight up like obvious. I'm gonna butcher it. So Eos and his men need to carve their way back to the light. With your support, they now have a chance. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to the other person first.
The old man wants to storm our way out. It's now or never.
It won't be easy. Even though you cleared your way down here, more of them will come from the other wings. They will enter a frenzy when they feel that they can access the inner sanctum.
Open the Dawn Gate! One with the light! One with the light! Do not falter! The searing song is with us!
They're sending our own brothers against us.
They are mere shells! Push them back!
We made it. We survived the onslaught.
Easy now. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh no, not even close.
There you go.
Reform the line! Get ready!
That was the tip of the iceberg. I was gonna say, you gonna go or what? Come on.
Hold the line! They're flanking us!
We can't hold them all. We have to close the gate.
Dawn does not hide from darkness. This is our only chance to get out. There is no going back now.
Bloody zealot. Your men will die for nothing.
And they will do so defending what is right. As long as one of us remains, hope is with us. You will see us through.
There's too many. My abilities have limits.
We shall see about that. You will take what's left of my powers. Reveal your true potential, Ascended. Fight like you have never fought before.
Use the momentum.
Come on, let's go. Keep them coming.
Hold the line! Hold!
That seems to be my big move. Oh, I ran out of energy. That's alright, it'll come back.
We can't make it.
Stand tall, brother. The darkest nights make our light shine the brightest.
Who are coming? Stand ready!
Oh, having a whirlwind and a two-hander makes this so much easier. Like, I like my assassin character, but it just, for this part in particular, there's just no contest. This is a much better build so far for this.
She's among us. Ah, Anathea's heard our plea. Ascended! Embrace her lights! Seize the opportunity at her altars! One last stand, with the searing song at our side! One with the light!
I need more power.
all they have. They want to darken her light.
Decisive victory.
The day is ours! Hope shines bright on us! Rally by the Dawn Gate. We are moving out in full force!
Oh yeah, let's shut that off before we lose all our essence that actually powers that. We can actually save a little bit for later.
You did well. One last push, and we'll be out of this graveyard.
Yeah, she's a badass.
Made it. Oh, please. Come on. Come on. Come on!
Secure her!
You took your sweet time.
Apologies, Princess. I had a few setbacks of my own.
Shut up.
You know, I still can't get over, considering
Gather around the pyre. Her light shines through it.
the size of the studio that made this game, that whole section was very impressive. The cinematic, everything. It's just, can't get over it. Actually, I do want to, because I looked at my other characters, like, how do you get rid of, like, helmets and stuff? I was like, oh yeah, you can just, you have this whole cosmetic thing, and you just click over here, whatever slot you're talking about, and we can just go, you know, naked head or whatever. I have that one. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. That one's not bad. That one actually goes well with everything. That one kind of goes more with the warrior theme, though. I think we'll go with that one. The dark red or the bright red? I think the dark red. What's this? Do we want to do that and then like... No. Maybe just both. Dark red. We'll try that. I'll give that a shot. Okay, did I accepted, right? There we go. Okay. We didn't get anything new, right? No. Okay.
Still alive?
Somewhat.
You did well, sister.
I know.
Get yourself patched up and rest. I'll get us out of this.
Easier said than done. Your friend is not going anywhere in her state, and neither are we.
I can manage.
Spare me. Your pride will only lead you to an early grave. We will get you back on your feet, but right now, you need to rest.
So what's next?
You bring the fight to them. You make them pay for the death of my brethren. At first, the waters of the Galatha River dried up all of a sudden. It used to flow gently from the nearby town of Helmshire down to our walls and past us toward the Galatha Falls. But before we could investigate, we got reports of a wildling army marching our way. While you were fighting them, the cult of the Sleeper used the riverbed to funnel an undead army toward the weakest point of our walls. That's how the bastards broke in. Go upriver, reach Helmshire, and find the origin of this undead tide. Stop whatever is causing this. You and I have much to talk about once this task is done.
Find Helmshire, stop the necromancers. Got it.
Brother, come back in one piece. Understood?
Don't worry, I'm coming back either way. Victorious or zombified. But I'm coming back.
Clever boy.
Preferably the former, not the latter. What are we picking here? So it's just literally pick one to sell to a vendor, so. And we got some gems. Which, again, this slot's an offensive too, so that's all based on spells, so that's useless to us. But let's dump some points in here. Give it to that. Actually, no. Give it to that. And what are we looking at for passives here? We got all the major nodes here. We got all the major side nodes. So maybe we want to actually look into deciding maybe a secondary path to start putting points into, or maybe start filling this out a little bit more. Yeah, I kind of like that little set right there, so maybe we'll just work our way into that. Yeah, it gave it this gives it like almost like a nice World War Z kind of feel.
All right. At least they don't expect a counterattack, let alone from a single foolish soul.
That is probably true. We have an entire undead army. No army can match this. What do you mean there's one single person coming? See, like I said, it gave it a nice World War Z kind of feel there, where you're being overrun. Now this character, I kind of dealt with him pretty easily. But my assassin character had a little bit harder time, and it really felt like I was being swarmed. So if you don't have like a good high dealing AoE damage kind of character, you're gonna probably struggle on that
Hausha's outskirts.
part a little bit.
Not a living thing in sight.
I can't believe how much that shield explosion does. Like, it has a high cooldown, but it is still an abnormal amount of damage. Like, my hammer does like 5k when I have over 750 rage, and it gets the damage bonus. That shield just did like 20,000.
I turned everybody into an undead servant. The feeling of their soul magic gets.
Let's see if I can do it again.
After a while.
Yeah, 15,000 damage. It is, and it doesn't really tell you what it's based on, at least as far as I can tell. So it's just, for some reason, it's abnormally high. I don't get why. Probably because it has a high cooldown. They're like, it's a high cooldown. They can't just spam it. But still, it's like, even with that considered, it's still, I think, really high. Oh, that guy was dead. Ooh, an amulet. Okay. No, not caps lock. Nah, nothing for us. I'll actually save for looking at that stuff when I get back in town. I have to just collect stuff and move on.
Empty graves. Scent of rotten flesh. Necromantic rituals. Why purifiers choose to chase Val rather than clear this place is beyond me. They've lost focus on what they fight for.
I don't know if that's a better health potion than what I have, but we'll take a look. Yeah, the background where you have the zombies there, it really makes you feel like you're surrounded. It's really nice. I see that shrine.
The body is too damaged to walk. Master Nurakai wants us to transport them to the nearby city of Cordonon, a token of good faith towards our allies.
I see. What happened to that city?
The Lama Company, the cult of the Aberrant's new gift to this world. I hear it likes to have new toys to play with.
We got rid of the Brotherhood in the region. Cordonon is controlled by the Aberrant, and Hausha is ours. Our endeavor will soon reap its rewards.
Cease, and we shall find peace. We shall all find peace.
I like that it gives you so much that you could activate it, and then if you're in an area where there's a bunch of enemies, like they're on top of the shrine.
Tide's origin is up ahead. And of course, what's the first thing to welcome me? The bloody sulphurous smell. I took Udai down, didn't I? How much worse can this one be?
So as I was saying, the shrine, if you're surrounded by enemies, you have enough to... You can activate the aspect if you have enough to activate already. Use that up. And then activate the shrine. And then use it, and then still have enough left over to keep it going, or just, you know, by that time you probably cleared the area, and then you can just fill your bar back up, and then you can just keep moving on with a full bar. So those aspect shrines are really nice. Demon hunting. The smell of sulfur mixes with dead flesh as you reach the point of origin of the undead tide. Maybe you should turn around. Really? You think I'm going to turn around?
Seems that my troops did not get the best of you, Bane of Udai.
Seems that way. You know me.
Not really, no. I just know that Udai greedily tried to make you his own, underestimating you in the process. A mistake I plan not to replicate.
So, I actually died once on my assassin character trying to kill this person. Or this demon. And then the second time I was able to get it, but it was a pain in the butt. I'm having a feeling this is going to be a little bit easier this time around.
Let us talk, mortal. I am curious about your kind.
My kind?
We both know that you are not part of the cattle, or you would be Udai's vessel by now. So what are you? A half-breed? Of whom? Who made you?
An ascended, whatever that may be. Do you know anything about that?
How peculiar. You don't know what you are. Careful, young one. The ignorant are all slaves. You must be lost in this vast world. Poor soul.
You're having fun. Udai had his moment too. Remember who you're talking to. Demons don't last long against demon slayers. Isn't that how it works?
Your bravery taps into the same ignorance that will see you fall. I had time to prepare while you made your way here. Let me show you.
Come forth, slave.
Is that Mercy?
An astute observation. The two of you have met already, I believe. Oh, come on. I killed that guy already. Death is merely a token. Once you're mine, I will have you meet her. To tear her limbs apart. An endless cycle of pain awaits you. I will siphon the life out of you.
The ritual
Yeah,
is ended. The flow
way
of
easier.
undead is over.
Like my assassin character, I had to use all three like resurrection tokens and run around like crazy waiting for my health to regen. This character's just like smash, smash, smash. Are you dead yet? Okay, good. Let's move on. That was easy enough. Yeah, it's just I don't know what it might just be the type of character I'm making isn't good for like starting out the game, but it might have potential later on once I fill out a few of the points necessary for fleshing out the whole build to make it work a lot better. Because there are a few key nodes that I'm missing that are would be very helpful if I actually had them, but it is what it is. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I was supposed to use the world map. Whatever. I can get rid of these real quick. I'm trying to sell, not move them. Come on. I think you can definitely tell it's got some rough around the edges bit, but overall it's very well done. Actually, this is a good place. I'm going to take a quick break. Just be back in a couple minutes, but we'll get back to... I'm actually, if I remember correctly, I'm not too far from where I am on my other character. So, we're going to get to that. I haven't seen, like, the next boss, although I'm pretty close to it. So I haven't actually seen it yet, so that'll be the first time I'm seeing it. Alright, be right back.